Good day, everyone. This is Teacher Tess, and welcome to Enhanced English Experience. This channel is made for learners and adults who want to enhance their English knowledge and skills. So please like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the notification button. Our video lesson for today is based on the most essential learning competency in Grade 7 English for Quarter 2, Week 7 to 8. And the most essential learning competence is transcode information from linear to non-linear text and vice versa. The objectives of this lesson are: distinguish linear and non-linear text, transcode information from linear to non-linear text and vice versa, and appreciate the importance of using graphic organizers to understand the text. This lesson focuses on understanding the differences between linear and non-linear texts. As you journey through this part of the lesson, you will be introduced to sequential and non-sequential reading and common examples of non-linear representations like charts, tables, and graphs. You are also expected to analyze relationships within these textual representations and transcode linear to non-linear text and vice versa. As an introductory activity, group the following pictures according to their similarities. Draw a line to connect the picture to its group, labeled as Group A and Group B. Are you ready to perform this activity? Then, begin! Now let us see if you got the correct answers. Which of the given pictures are similar and are grouped together? Pictures 1 and 2 are similar and are grouped together in Group A, while pictures 3 and 4 are similar and are grouped together in Group B. The pictures in Group A are examples of linear text, while the pictures in Group B are examples of non-linear text. Can you cite their difference? Before we further discuss about linear and non-linear text, let us first test your prior knowledge regarding the types of linear and non-linear text through Activity 1. Classify the items below as to linear or non-linear text. 1. Line graph. 2. Newspaper. 3. Report. 4. Table. 5. Histogram. 6. Venn diagram. 7. Story. 8. Graphic organizer. 9. Speech. And 10. Pie graph. Are you finished answering the given items? If yes, let us check your work. So what is your answer in number 1? Line graph is non-linear, correct. How about number 2? Newspaper is linear, correct. How about number 3? Report is linear as well. How about number 4? Table is non-linear. How about number 5? Histogram is non-linear as well. Number 6, Venn diagram is non-linear also. How about number 7? Story. It is linear. Next, number 8, graphic organizer. It is non-linear. And number 9, speech is linear. How about number 10? Pie graph is non-linear. Very good! You got all the correct answers. Here is another activity that will test your knowledge about the given non-linear text. Activity 2. Identify what is being described by each definition under column A. Choose from the options provided under column B. Just write the letter of the correct answer. Under column A, here are the given items. 1. A diagram that shows suggested relationships between concepts. Typically represents ideas and information as boxes and circles and uses lines to show the relationship between them. Number 2. A visual depiction of similarities and differences between two or more different items. Number 3. A visual tool that uses bars to compare data among categories. Number 4, a circular statistical graphic divided into slices to illustrate numerical proportion. And number 5, a graphical display of information that continuously changes over time. And here are the choices under column B. Letter A, bar graph. Letter B, pie chart. C, line graph. D, Venn diagram. And E, concept diagram. Are you ready? Go! Are you done accomplishing the activity? That is great! Now let us check. Number 1, what is your answer? It is a diagram that shows suggested relationships between concepts, typically represents ideas and information as boxes and circles and uses lines to show the relationship between them. The correct answer here is letter E, concept diagram. How about number 2? A visual depiction of similarities and differences between two or more different items. It is letter D, Venn diagram. How about number 3? A visual tool that uses bars to compare data among categories. And the correct answer is letter A, bar graph. Next, number 4. A circular statistical graphic divided into slices to illustrate numerical proportion. And the correct answer is B, pie chart. And the last one, a graphical display of information that continuously changes over time. It is letter C, line graph. Wow, you did the activity well. Congratulations! Now that you have successfully completed the preliminary activities, it's time to learn more about linear and non-linear text. What is a linear text and a non-linear text? How do they differ? Understanding the differences between linear and non-linear text is an essential skill as we encounter this text almost every day. Here are the differences between linear and non-linear text. Definition: linear text refers to traditional texts that need to be read from beginning to the end, while non-linear text refers to texts that do not need to be read from beginning to the end. Reading path. Linear text. It follows a sequential reading path where the reader tries to make sense of the text through grammatical arrangement and relationship of words, while non-linear text is a non-sequential. The readers, not the author, decide how the text is to be read without necessarily following a pattern. Efficiency. In linear texts, it may take time to find the information readers are searching for, while non-linear text allows readers to find more information efficiently. Examples. Linear text includes novels, poems, letters, textbooks, news reports, and essays, while non-linear text includes tables, pie charts, flow charts, pictures, diagrams, character maps, and sequence charts. Here are examples of linear text and their brief explanations. Essay. An essay is a short formal piece of writing dealing with a single subject. Letter. A letter is a written, typed, or printed communication, special one sent in an envelope by mail or messenger. Poem. A poem is a piece of writing that partakes of the nature of both speech and song that is nearly always rhythmical, usually metaphorical. It often exhibits such formal elements as meter, rhyme, and stanza structure. Here are examples of nonlinear texts and their brief descriptions. Sequence chart. A graphic sequence organizer is a tool that helps visualize the order of steps of a process or a timeline of events and others. It can also be used for note-taking, lesson planning, and essay writing. Venn diagram. A Venn diagram uses overlapping shapes, usually circles, to show or represent the similarities and differences between two or more items or concepts. Character map. A character map is a graphic organizer that illustrates the personality elements, flaws, relationships, and the ultimate journey of a fictional character. Line graph. It is a graphical display of data that continuously changes over a specific amount or period of time. The line or lines represent movement and may ascend or descend depending on the translation. Bar graph. It is a graphical representation of data that uses bars to compare data according to given categories. Such bars may run either vertically or horizontally. Pie chart. It is a circular statistical tool. It uses portions or slices to represent numerical proportions or percentages of a given whole. Transcoding linear to nonlinear text and vice versa. To transcode means to transform something from one form to another. In order to transcode a linear to a nonlinear text or the other way around, one must first be able to fully understand what the source text is about. This way, deciding on the proper text type to be used in the transcoding process will be easier. To transcode a linear text to a nonlinear text, one may follow these steps. Step 1. Read and understand the source text to get its main or central ideas. Step 2. Extract important details to be included in the visual presentation. Step 3. Remember to use words or phrases only. Step 4. To be organized, classify information into categories. And step 5. Make sure to use the appropriate nonlinear text in presenting your information. Did you understand the lesson on transcoding linear to nonlinear text and vice versa? That is marvelous! Now, it's time to perform Activity 3. Identify what nonlinear text or visual representation should be used in transcoding the sample linear text listed below. Number 1. Schools report on the number of enrollment from 2018 to 2020. Number 2. A paragraph discussing the similarities and differences between two persons. Number 3. Comparison on the sales of kapeng barako in 3 different cities. Number 4. A paragraph explaining how a Filipino teenager spends his weekend. And number 5. Survey report showing how much time Filipinos spend on social media. It's time to check your work. What is your answer in number 1? Schools report on the number of enrollment from 2018 to 2020. The answer is line graph. How about number 2? A paragraph discussing the similarities and differences between two persons. The answer is Venn diagram. How about number 3? Comparison on the sales of kapeng barako in 3 different cities. The correct answer is bar graph. And number 4, a paragraph explaining how a Filipino teenager spends his weekend is pie chart. And number 5, Survey reports showing how much time Filipinos spend on social media, and the answer is also pie chart. Did you get all the correct answers? Wow, that's magnificent! Congratulations! Since you already have knowledge about linear and non-linear texts, it's time to transcode information from one form to another. Here is Activity 4. Transcode the information given into an appropriate nonlinear representation. Here is the given paragraph. Write your answer in a piece of paper. Sharks and whales are classic examples of two different animals revealing similar traits in the same environment. One of the similarities of these two marine animals is their habitat. They both live in the vast range of depth of their environment. They also have the same fin structure. They only have single tail for propulsion. And because they are both large aquatic animals, they both consume large volume of food. Sharks hunt for their food, while whales do not have this hunting tendency. Another difference of sharks to whales is their class. Whales are mammals, while sharks are fish, but they both live in the ocean. Also, whales have bones, while sharks only have cartilages. In the previous activity, you have transcoded a linear text into a non-linear text. Now, you have to transcode a non-linear text to a linear text. Here is Activity 5. Transcode the non-linear text below into a paragraph form. Write your answer in a piece of paper. Our video lesson on transcoding information from linear to non-linear text and vice versa. Hope you learned something and hope to see you again in my next videos. Again, this is Teacher Tess saying thank you for watching and have a great day.